Today, we're going to talk about how to pick insurance for future health issues. We can't predict the future, but we can definitely prepare for it. And especially when it comes to your health, preparation is the key. And that's like what you eat, what you do. And when it comes to your health insurance, preparing to be covered for something that you may not have now, but that you could have later on is super important in choosing a health plan. When it comes to health insurance, one of the things that I advise my clients is to think long term and to stay flexible in the present. So I'm gonna share with you my own personal evolution with health insurance to give you like a little bit of background on how I see it and how I advise my clients. So a little bit over 7 years ago, I was looking for health insurance. This was before I became an agent. I was leaving a law firm. I no longer wanted to be an employee, and I no longer wanted to be in the practice of law. And so I was jumping ship and I was in a transition. So what I really cared about at that moment was just keeping that monthly premium as low as possible. But at that point, I had already had 2 children, and I already knew that like health insurance was definitely important, so I wasn't going to go without it. But I wanted something that would cover me in the long term, but that I wouldn't have to pay so much. So I got on a plan. It was an underwritten health plan, a lot of the same types of coverage that I do now for people. And as I built my business and over the years, my needs have changed. I've gotten a little bit older. I started to see like some friends coming down with health issues that I never thought would. And even though I'm still healthy, I started to think now, like I even moved states and got remarried and had another baby. And so all of those life changes and where I am now got me thinking like maybe I just started to feel that like, that little feeling in my stomach that I wanted to have something a little bit more long term. Because now like I wasn't so much thinking just about price, but I really wanted to make sure that the insurance I had, I could keep for the long term. So what I did was I was able to find an underwritten plan with the same company and just go through the underwriting process again. And for me, I call it an upgrade because I have a plan that I can keep until I'm 65 as long as I pay that monthly premium. And so I really don't have to worry about what will happen. If God forbid something does happen, like an unforeseen accident or something like a diagnosis like cancer or something, I know that I have a PPO, so I can go to the best doctors and hospitals. I even can go see a specialist outside of the state if I wanted to. So why am I telling you this? So the reason that I switched insurance plans and I decided to go through that underwriting process again more recently and have a plan till 65 is because yes, I'm in my early 40s, but I'm still healthy and I'm still relatively young, and I could pass the underwriting process for one of these private underwritten plans that's long term. Now, I don't have any health issues now, but in the future, what if I do get one, right? Then at that point, I would not be able to pass the underwriting and I would be stuck in the plan that I had before, which wasn't a bad plan, but it wasn't the best plan that I could have for, all of my needs and how everything's changed over time. And so why is this important for you? I guess what I'm saying in this video is you've got to stay flexible and just know that you don't have to do this alone. When you work with a licensed agent like me, there's so many amazing agents in the United States that can help you. They can really get to know you and develop a relationship with you so that they're not just helping you get in one plan and then you're just forgetting about it. Right? You're actually reevaluating it as your life changes, as your income changes, as you want to protect yourself financially, maybe a little bit more later on when you have more to lose in terms of assets. Get someone who can work with you and just on that long-term basis and can help you evaluate whether the plan that you have is the right one for you. And also, things change all the time. There's new plans, there's new laws surrounding health insurance, especially with all the different states running it. There's so much to keep up with that it's impossible unless you do this full time to really know what the best thing is going to be for you. And so if you need support with this, I would love to help you and your family. You can find me at alexthehealthagent.com, or you can follow me on Instagram where I have lots of fun videos like this one. And if this video was helpful for you, I would love it if you shared it. And please like, comment, and subscribe.